Don't do it fast. Make sure, some people aren't used to it in the beginning. And try to back up off his feet a little bit so if you actually drop it by accident, you're not dropping it on him. And we're not doing this with the guys, we're doing this because we're here. If we're doing it in a facility, you can shroud in a different place. So look, Nu'man, mashallah, he's not short, but you see this? His head is here, we have to go more. Okay, that's enough. And because we have real janazas, we're going to actually make coffin that will fit more than an average person, go a little bit more. See, look, his feet are here, his head is here, this is enough space, inshallah. I'm going to take this, make one slit, bismillah. As long as it's straight, the first slit. Okay? Again, we're going to use Nu'man like he's a table or a casket for now. Although we don't actually do the coffin on the dead body, right? But for now, he is our casket as well. Put it down. Saeed, we're doing 2 more of those, inshallah. Right? This is the way the Prophet Muhammad, this is the way he was shrouded. Now, we also know in the Desi culture, they also use 3. Don't rush too much so you actually drop it. They have, instead of 3 equally sized, equally cut shrouds, they'll have what? What will they have? I know I'm going to get different answers now. No. Not just the towels. Meaning when you cut the shroud, how do you cut the shroud? Do you cut 3 equal pieces all over the world?
No.
What do you guys do back home maybe?
1 long and 1 short.
1 long and 1 short equals 2. What else?
1 for the police, chest, teeth, private.
What's your name, brother?
Goal.
Goal?
Yes.
So Brother Goal, he's mentioning that they do also in different places in the world, and even here, that they shroud with 1 long, 1 kameez, and 1 izar. Yes?
Yes.
Right. The way the Prophet Muhammad was shrouded is this way: 3 equally cut shrouds, no turban, no kameez, no izar. Does it mean that the izar and the kameez are wrong? No, because there's actually narrations that the Sahaba, radiallahu anhum, they actually did with 1 long, 1 kameez, 1 izar. And even in certain places in the world, even some Bangladesh brothers, when they do washings, you got your workout for today? Alhamdulillah. I'm also gonna stand it up. Just open it a little bit. Right there. It's good. It's good. You don't mind shredding it, taking that from me? All the way down. So, like I said, it's not inauthentic. It's authentic to do that. Inshallah, it's fine. There's no harm in that. But this is the way the Prophet ﷺ was shrouded. 3 equally cut. Aisha, she said that the Prophet ﷺ was shrouded with 3 white, equally cut pieces of shroud. And she even mentioned from Yemen. Not that we have to go buy a Yemeni shroud. But the point is, she was saying, no izar, no kameez, no turban. So it's equally cut. So this is, inshallah, we prefer the way the Prophet ﷺ was shrouded, to shroud ourselves and our loved ones, inshallah. Does it mean it's wrong to have the izar and the kameez? No. And we're going to show you guys how to shroud for the sisters too. For now, those are the ribbons that we'll use to keep the coffin tied later. So how do we get the coffin under the brother? Same way. Same process, inshallah. So the best thing to do is to roll the shroud halfway. Roll the shroud halfway, doesn't matter which way. Just make sure it's rolled evenly, halfway. Make sure you put that...
All 3?
Yeah, all 3 sides. Put it down for now. Right, match them up. And if you guys want, you guys can even bunch it up. Bunch or scrunch or whatever word. Just from the sides. From the sides. From the edge. You guys can come this way. Just make sure you guys do it even, because if you guys don't do it even, when you unroll it on the other side, you find that the bottom is longer than the top, or so on and so forth. Okay, so now, Saeed, you turn him, and Mus'ad, or Mas'ud, you're going to tuck it under his body.
You want him on the middle?
So now it looks like you're going to turn him and Saeed is going to tuck it. It's best, Saeed, if you turn him to your side. You turn him to your side, Saeed. Exactly. You stay exactly where you are and put his foot over. Make sure that the shroud doesn't touch the floor. Okay? Make sure the shroud doesn't touch the floor. Hold on. Before you guys do anything. When we have our courses in New York to actually do janazahs, this way guys and girls can actually wash with us with a family present and not be embarrassed and not embarrass us. If you guys want to fail, I'll show you how to fail. First, turn him. Turn him. Mus'had, don't do it. See, I'm telling you, you're going to fail. Don't do it. Hold it. Okay? Turn him good. Shoulder and waist, Saeed. Shoulder and waist. Now it's easy, right? The biggest way to fail and to waste time on a janazah when you have to pray luhur or whatever it is that you're going to take it and stick it right on him. Don't do it. Check. Give it another wipe. Give the table another wipe and give him another wipe with a towel. Let's say you imagine everything you did that, right? Because now people just, as soon as they lift, they tuck it in. You guys forgot that you're moving him around and his body doesn't act the same way. He could be leaking and coming out and so on and so forth. Check. Check. Wipe. If you have to wipe extra, whether it be from the water or the blood or anything, you clean it off. Then you tuck it in, inshallah. Good. And get the towel over it. This one issue, guys, it can cause you the janazah for that salah. That salah, when you're doing last second janazah, we do janazah, if someone can call us anytime before 11 o'clock, we still do janazah that day. It's very easy. Go.
Question on, if you, when you're crowding and when you're turning over, if you see some waste.
No. You don't have to
do you have to redo the whole
No, you don't have to redo the entire thing, especially at the end. If that's your last thing, no, you don't have to redo it. You actually wipe it and you cover it. You can either put a diaper, man-made diaper, so to speak. Now, take this. You're going to turn him. And Saeed, don't fail, right? Just turn him. Turn him. You're going to wipe his back and the table. His back, you're going to pat dry. Right, and the table, and then everybody can see that the shroud is right here. He's not digging underneath to pull under his body and flipping the body over the table. It's right there, inshallah. You just undo it very easily. I'll take the towel. Now the brother's on the shroud. Which way do we go? Which way first? Right. Everyone's saying right. Okay, so what about this idea? We'll say it has to be like this. The shroud. So left. This is not salah. What is this? What is this? Shroud. What shroud? It's clothing. Right? Covering yourself. So just a trick question I'd like to bother you guys is that it's right side first, inshallah, because it's clothing. It's not salah. Say, brother, no, it has to it's like salah. He's not praying. We're dressing him up. We're clothing him. Right? So only one shroud. One shroud, inshallah. And now the way that we do is this. Put his foot back. We're going to take the towel, guys. Let them see how we're going to do the towel now. So we're going to take the towel. Like this. No, like this. This way when you pull it, it's not stuck, right? It's not going to be stuck in the shroud. So you keep it just like that. And you take the first one over. The way that we do is we pick it up to the ceiling. Mus'had, get that side. Yeah. Make it nice and neat. The Prophet says, وَإِذْ كَفَنْتُمْ فَأَحْسِنُوا تَكْفِينَ. And if you do the kafan, then have ihsan, have perfection in your kafan. Just the right side. Just this side. Pick it up.
Just one.
It's one.
Just one.
See, when they scrunched it up, they scrunched up too little. I would say little, because it's more on this side, but it's okay. We can compensate for it, inshallah. So you're going to pick up, put it over, get the left side, pick it up to the ceiling. Okay? Now we can actually, on the side, you're going to pull the towel. Pull the towel. Now you can pull the towel. This towel, pull it towards you. Tight. Be tight, inshallah. Okay? And now what we'll be able to do is we can actually maneuver him to have more shroud on that side. And it's very easy, inshallah. I'll show you. So he has more shroud on my side. So the way what we're going to do is this. We're going to gently turn him towards you. I'm going to scrunch up a little bit on my side, scrunch it a little bit, and bring it. That's it. do it too much because then you're going to end up same thing going back and forth. Saeed, all you have to do is just pull the shroud. Bismillah. Good. Okay, so now it seems a little bit more even, inshallah. So the right side, go back up. And the feet, guys, pull it out. See this? Extra piece, you don't want that. You're going to pick up his feet, get this under him, and pull towards you like this. Pull it out. This. Next one. You're going to go up to the ceiling. Nice and tight. Get over. Pull it out.
Not on his face.
Okay, but trust me, he's okay. Maybe you feel for him, right? But I think he's okay, inshallah. Norman, you good?
Yeah.
Take it, inshallah. We didn't want to, but we had to. Dead man talking, right? Last one. And all of these pieces of shroud, guys, they can be utur, so to speak. You have bukhur, you can have light incense, so on and so forth. That's one thing that I brought with me and I didn't mention. Over. And of course, if the family is going to come into the washroom to see the deceased, so on and so forth, you can keep the face covered. Saeed, intention. Were you doing that intentionally? Were you pulling on his face intentionally or no? You guys have issues or are you guys okay? Everything? No problems? You and Norman? Good? So, the ribbons you have, inshallah. So the film's going to come in. You can leave like this. Presentable if they're coming in, so on and so forth. And you take one, fold it in half like this, or you can have them shorter. Ready for this, guys? This is maybe this way, side, or anywhere. Ready? Look, 1, 2. Sisters, brothers I don't have to speak to usually because brothers are washing with us and so on and so forth. When you go to the cemetery, we don't want to be looking for a knife or a scissor or a nail clipper or a filing whatever or a tool to cut this open. The only reason why we have this is to keep the shroud intact. But when we get to the cemetery, what do? You open them, right? So don't make those extra special knots because you wish for him not to get out of the shroud. No, we need them to be loose, inshallah. This, we're going to get under his feet and pull it up past his butt, inshallah. Under his feet, gently, slowly, past his butt. So you can keep his feet down. Make sure they're even when you pick them up. You guys get the point? So now I'm just saving time. We're going to move on to the next thing. Don't tie it. Uncover him. Untie that. Uncover him. Now we're going to do the sister's shroud very quickly, inshallah. We have like 5 minutes or less. Bismillah.